Magna Story Sound presents an unabridged recording of Christmas at the Chateau, written by Annemarie Brear, read by Charlotte Strevens. The moral right of the author has been asserted. This performance is owned by Magna. Chapter 1. Chateau Dumont, Northern France, December 1920. Millie, Lady Remington, wrapped her baby son Jonathan in a blanket and picked him up. He was fed and washed and smelled fresh and clean. "So, young man, you've been such a good boy and grown so much and so fast, you've been allowed downstairs to socialise with your family. They've all come from England to see you and spend Christmas with us." She kissed his soft, plump cheek. He had soft, downy hair, and she wondered if he'd have her dark curls when older. Walking past the large, cumbersome incubator, the hired unit that had saved Jonathan's life and kept him alive these last 7 weeks, she gave it a friendly pat, as she always did. It was unusual to have a hospital baby incubator in a private home, but her father-in-law, Jacques, had known someone at a hospital in Paris, and favours were exchanged. The kind gesture to hire the unique unit made life so much more bearable, as they could stay home at the chateau and not travel to the hospital in Paris. Jonathan's premature birth had followed another birth, which had ended in sorrow, as her first baby was too small to survive. But not this time. Despite being born early and living in an incubator, Jonathan had thrived. To her and Jeremy, he was their miracle baby. With a nod and a smile to Nurse Allard, a middle-aged au pair they employed to help with the care of Jonathan, Millie left the nursery and carried her darling son across the gallery and past the bedrooms of the chateau's left wing. She felt confident that the rooms were as comfortable as she and her limited staff could make them. They had worked for weeks, making sure the bedrooms had new beds, linens, and warm fires lit. After being occupied by Germans during the war and subsequently bombed, they were lucky half of the chateau was habitable. If the plasterwork was coming away from the walls, or the wallpaper was peeling and the windows were stubbornly stuck, what did it matter? Her family knew the chateau had been through a war, and Millie and Jeremy were doing their best to restore it.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?